I never understood the importance of outsourcing. What's up, everybody? Yo, this you know how it goes. It's your boy, be back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have not already, man, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you join the Discord below. Surround yourself around like-minded entrepreneurs. We're building a community. Don't go over there and start being shy. I'm telling you right now, everybody that ain't talking in the Discord, y'all about to get out. I'm not one that's trying to build a group full of thousands of people and only 1 or 2 people talk. I want hustlers. I want people that are going to network. I want people that are going to continue to get better. I want people that's going to grow. Stop. Like, listen, closed mouths don't get fed. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Brandon Jones, and I specialize in helping you make an extra income. And today, we're going to be talking about how you, yes, you, the person that wants to start phone flipping, the person that wants to grow in this business, you need to start growing up and understanding that, yo, you can't do everything by yourself. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest things I had to learn in business is that I cannot do everything myself. I started business at the age of 17, and ever since I started, I felt like I had to wear several hats, okay? And I felt that I needed to be my marketer, my bookkeeper, manager, employee, you know what I mean? Maintenance man. But it's like, I never understood the importance of outsourcing. What do I mean by outsourcing? So what I mean by outsourcing is understanding that you need to use other people's services to make yours better, and understanding that someone else or some other services can complement yours. Now, when it comes to being a phone flipper, we literally are flipping phones using other people's programs, other people's platforms, and other people's money, literally, sometimes, to flip, right? And that is what makes us successful. So a lot of people that you watch that may phone flip, or you may watch YouTube videos of people phone flipping, a lot of them are outsourcing. They're using YouTube as a platform so that they can grow their brand recognition, right? And when it is thought of that as far as the business aspect, I want you to think, hey, how can I outsource phone flipping for me that makes my needs satisfied? And I'm gonna tell you something, it's not gonna be easy, and you're gonna have to talk. If you wanna be a business owner, but you wanna be quiet and you wanna be in the background, as an entrepreneur, it's really, really difficult for you to grow if you're not willing to network, or you're not willing to talk, or you're not willing to try and make sure that you're meeting people daily. Because these devices, right? These devices are going to literally make you money, but you don't get this device in your hand if you don't talk to somebody, if you don't reach out to somebody, if you don't try and make an offer and literally risk yourself being rejected, right? But also, if you think about it in retrospect, you also have to be willing to literally put yourself out there and make yourself vulnerable so that the next person can see your efforts, so they can see your value, so they can see what you bring to the table. Now, one of the best ways I would say you can start outsourcing using phone flipping is literally by using your family members. If you have family members in different states and maybe they don't have a job, maybe they do have a job, but they want a second income. Who does not want a second income? Who doesn't want to get paid doing something? Hire your family in another area. Now, I would say family or friends, depending on how you trust your friends, but you can literally start to use other individuals in other parts of the state and literally have them making offers, or you make the offers for them and just use them as runners, people that are actually picking up the phones for you. That is one of the best ways that I know a lot of my mentees are making money. A lot of my mentees are not just making money in their state, because if you are just sitting there buying phones in your state, you're limiting yourself, all right? And me, I think that I branched out, the first place that I branched out on buying phones and outsourcing was Atlanta, Georgia. And that wasn't with a family member, that wasn't with a friend, that was with somebody that I met on YouTube. And that was one of the biggest benefits I think I had, because that person was like-minded and that person understood exactly what I was looking for when it came to devices. They made sure that they checked thoroughly. They made sure that they made sure to inspect what they expect. And it was a smooth selling transaction, and now we're in business, right? So you can literally outsource by using other family members to get you phones, other friends to get you phones. Another way of outsourcing is literally by using the flyer program. Now, one thing is this: promotion and marketing is key, right? That is very, very important to make sure that you're marketing, make sure that people know that you're out there with any business, but especially with phone flipping. Now, a lot of people, when I say marketing, they're going to jump to the assumptions that I'm talking about ads. I'm not. I am not one that will tell you right now to just start to pay for ads for phone flipping, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if they're gonna prioritize you versus the next person, and that's not something I think would be a smart business decision when you first starting out, right? I think the best way that you can market yourself is by doing free marketing, and there are free marketing opportunities out there, and one of them are, boom, hey, I'm gonna take a picture of a phone. So I'm gonna take a picture of this phone, right? And when I take a picture of this phone, I'm gonna take the picture, I'm gonna list it up on OfferUp like it's an iPhone 13 Pro, but I'm gonna edit the picture and say, we buy phones, call whatever number, right? Now, I'm going to list it knowing that they're gonna take it down probably in a week, but I'm gonna list it and I'm gonna send it to the other individuals that I've outsourced, the people that are literally picking up and being my runners. I'm gonna send it to them so that they can now have that picture being posted in their area. Now we got pictures being posted in different states and with my number, right? They're gonna call me, not my friend, because I wanna make sure that I'm keeping my hands, in the business. Now, another way is by literally going out to flyer. So go out with your friends, make it an activity, and go out and literally tape some flyers up at bus stops, transportation centers, in front of libraries, in front of pawn shops, like different places, right? And speaking of pawn shops, that's another way for you to outsource. You can literally go to a pawn shop. Pawn shops hate, I'm gonna tell you a secret, they hate buying phones. The reason they hate buying phones is because they don't know much about them, and they can't guarantee that they're not gonna go blacklisted, okay? Somebody can say, hey, I would have pawned my phone, and they pawn their phone knowing they're about to get an upgrade, and now the pawn shop is stuck with a blacklisted phone. So the pawn shops do not like holding devices. Call your nearest pawn shop and say, hey, I am a buyback business, or I'm a buyback partner, and I'll buy back all of the phones that you get every single month. I'm telling you right now, that's a great outsource. You hit up 5 pawn shops, you convert on 3, you got 3 buyback locations. So now you got people going in there selling the pawn shop phones. They buying the phones, hitting you up like, hey, I just got this, and I'm telling you, that's something that I do as well. I have pawn shops calling me every single day, letting me know what they got, us figuring out a price. That is a residual. You want to start to make other people work for you, cut them in on it, but you're making a profit ultimately. Making a small profit from 30 places is way better than making a great big income from one. I'm telling you, because that one place that you may be, if you're just phone flipping personally by yourself, you might have a slow month. But I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna have a slow month, all 30 of these individuals or entities that you have flipping phones for you. So understand that flipping these devices, you're going to need a whole army. You're going to need a whole group, a team. Build your team. And guess what, guys? One of the best ways that you can build your team is by getting the phone flipping price list, because you can add me to your team, okay? I do buy phones. I do have international buyers that will buy devices for you. I have the first 25 people to add to your team. I have the first 25 in-state and out-of-state, in-country and out-of-country buyers, guys. I have people that are literally international and also in the States that are buying phones every single day from people just like you. It is on my phone flipping buyers price list that you can get at imhustlersmindset.com. This price list costs you $80, and with this price list, you're getting access to 25 buyers. You're getting access to a price list that sells iPads, well, not sells, but tells you the market value of iPads, MacBooks, watches, phones used and new. And guys, these are going to be a metric. So what you really could do, right, is use this price list to measure what you should be offering people. Once you get the device, then you can hit us up, email us. We send whatever IMEIs, the devices you have, to all of the buyers. They bid on what they want. So maybe a buyer's like, oh, I want that iPhone 13, so I'll give you 400. But then they'll see in the chat another buyer says, no, I'll give them 420. And they just keep going up because they're trying to get the phone. So we created this awesome system with the phone flipping buyer's price list that I want you to be a part of, because literally that is one of the biggest ways to start outsourcing. Stop limiting yourself, trying to do it all by yourself. I'm telling you right now, you guys can literally grow your phone flipping business, but a lot of people, especially phone flippers, are not telling you the truth, not telling you exactly how to make it happen. And I'm trying to make sure that you guys are set up for success. And again, you gotta expect what you expect. So you wouldn't want to go to your grocery store and expect your grocery store not to get products from other states, other farmers, other markets, other distributors. You want your supermarket to have that rice that you like, that the Pop-Tarts, the beef, the fish, but all of that stuff comes from different places, right? It's a hub that outsources products from different distributors. And that's how I want you to start to think of phone flipping, if that makes sense. I hope it does, because I'm trying hard to make it make sense. But guys, that is literally what you gotta start doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.